Nighttime. Are you over there saying good morning to Marty? Hi, Mart. Hi. Yeah, he's rubbed up against the window. She's rubbed up against the door. They've been saying hi. Yeah. That's the pileated woodpecker. So it stopped raining 4 or 5 a.m. like it was supposed to. It's right around 40 out here, so it's actually not too bad this morning. And everyone is here on the back side of the house like they're supposed to be. And get them some fresh water. Well, all is right with the world from the treehouse this morning too. These guys do such a good job of waiting. And again, I don't feed them first because if I do that too many days in a row, the backyard guys will come around. These guys are much more patient about waiting. And it's best not to mix them in the morning if possible. And Tux was out back this morning, not up here. I don't want to jinx Don, but he just said the garage doors worked flawlessly for a week, so I thought I would share that. His last repair is not causing us any grief, is working, it's not causing us any grief, the garage door. Yep.
Yeah, it's worked well.
And Don was able to get logged on to work this morning. We're only on 5G and it's cleared up outside and it's working. So far so good.
Yeah, I think all my that new router, like I said, it isn't really designed for an internet connection that comes and goes, drops and works, and it's just, you know, if it's up it works, if it's down it works, but if it's coming and going non-stop, it just passes the pain on. Make sure you know it's having trouble. So
all right, well, hopefully Don won't have any pain today. The weather's better. One or the other of the ISPs will behave so he can get something done, and yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, so far so good this morning, knock on wood.
So Don's wishing for an Alabama championship for Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is a championship.
It's nice skies this morning.
Yeah.
I'll be doing some walking in and out of the mall today, but got to get the majority of my steps on the normal Donnie walk in the morning. Don't want to be having to worry about it at the mall.
That's right. Enjoy it.
Yeah, we would go walk inside where it's warm. Our malls here tend to have those mall walking programs, but the closest mall is 40 minutes away on a good traffic day. And so, you know, there's no way that's happening on any regular basis. Some people might walk inside the community center around the basketball court because it's a double court. But can you imagine how many times we'd have to go around to get in 2.5 or 3 miles? Too many.
Be dizzy.
Yeah, so I don't love that idea. Don and I were saying that you know, we're really just on the positive side of the border here on being able to exercise outside in the winter almost every day. And those mornings when it's in the 20s, we feel it, and that's borderline, you know, too cold for us. This morning in the sun, it's near 40. It's actually almost pleasant. So nobody exercising outside. And yesterday, I don't know if I ended up filming it or not, but there were hardly any cars in the lot over there, like maybe 4 total. And notice how they're concentrated over here on the basketball side. We figure there's some sort of an exercise thing happening in the basketball court. We don't know that for a fact without going in and looking, but we're pretty sure. Because there's quite a few cars. I mean, that's got to be 20 total. between here and both sides of the building. Yeah, since we're just outside the town limits, we don't qualify to participate in the town programs, at least not most of them. You know, the baseball, there's a fee for kids outside the city limits. So when the boys were on doing the baseball thing, we just paid whatever that small fee was. But generally speaking, we don't have access to the fitness room in there. Although I don't think they would throw us out walking around the basketball court. But there's not a lot of fitness equipment, so they pretty much want to make sure that's reserved for citizens of the town. We pay $2 to use the splash pad, which I think is totally reasonable. I guess if you had a 6-year-old that wanted to go every day, it would add up. You need a summer pass. But, you know, for the occasional times we did it after we moved in over here, the $2 fee was no big deal. And they let parents in with the kids for free. So it's just $2 per kid for folks outside the town. Enough to keep it going, not enough to really keep people away.
Alrighty. Let's see. I hit the wrong button. Alright. 5,799 steps. 4854, 2.65 miles. 243 calories, 1830 per mile.
Cool. I like those numbers under 19.
Yeah, I think that looks good. So I'm gonna run home.
All right.
And
I provide encouragement for him running.
yeah, thank you.
Well, it gets him all his steps if he does that without him having to work later in the day.
It definitely makes it easy to get finish up my steps. That's right. All right. I love you. Kiss,
love
kiss.
you too. Kiss, kiss. I'm headed home to change and meet Michelle at Guardian Angel, pick her up. She'll park her car there during the day. And we'll go from there. We did have a couple of cars have their windows smashed in the Taekwondo parking lot. Not last night, I guess Monday night. In front of Planet Fitness, they said. And I know the Taekwondo school was telling the kids so they could tell their parents. You know, I don't usually park and leave Ruby up there. I'm usually in the car. I know when I was in Walmart, while Johnny was at Taekwondo Monday, the Fuquay police were patrolling the parking lot and they had their light bar on but not flashing. And they were looking for people. And they actually have a picture of one of the people breaking into the cars. Apparently she was dumb enough to try to use one of the credit cards someplace to buy something that was in one of the purses or wallets stolen in the car. And they got her on security camera. And they got her face plastered everywhere. So I think she'll be caught. But, you know, still a huge inconvenience for the people that were broken into and then have to replace stuff. So, anyway, I was just thinking I'll be careful today at the mall. They have a patrol. Uh-oh. That's pretty loud when they go past you and you're outside your vehicle. Pretty piercing. Something over 90 dBs for sure. You know, just be careful where I park at Crabtree today. But they do have officers, mall security, basically in vehicles patrolling the parking lot at all times. And I was parking in sort of a remote spot there. But I'll double check today and make sure there appears to be some camera coverage there. I won't leave anything visible. You know, you got to live your life. Take safeguards, but you got to live your life. And the only reason why that was happening here, because we don't have, I wouldn't say too much of a rash of it happening here like we hear about in California. But at the holiday time, people are motivated to do even more stupid things, I guess. Jules is parked and Ruby is in the out and ready to go position. I took my stuff out of the back. That box will go to Michelle's car. I wanted to make sure at the mall, at least if people bothered to look, there wasn't anything they could see. The pillow's not actually there for a reason. It's just where Johnny can reach it and it's out of the way. But anyway, there won't be any valuables in the car that they can see. There really won't be any valuables in the car unless they consider $2 in quarters valuable. send a message to Michelle McLaughlin? I'm on my way. Hey girlfriend. Oh, we have on matching Christmas sweaters.
Christmas.
Mine's a little more old school.
I know.
Chunky. Mine's chunky. You look great. I thought we'd move this box to your car if that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
With
sure.
yesterday's goodies. There's a couple things in there on top of what you know.
Aw.
Because, you know, I'm always stuffing something else in there.
You are so good.
We're getting ready to pull out of the Guardian Angel parking lot, and I was like, oh, that's not my Tesla, but somebody else's white Y. There's a red Model X, white interior. Woohoo! I got one more entrance down to get to where I like to go. So we're in line at Lego. They're just being really careful with everybody. I'm not planning a huge purchase today, but I got to look at least the minifigure stuff. And Michelle has an update on the Home Alone house. Wait till you hear this update. So we're in Lego now. We're waiting for Conky to call us for our lunch reservation. They said 45 minutes to an hour. They have elf hats, both the pink one and the red one. And there's a green one too, but not here. I have been looking on Bricklink for elf hats, and they just haven't had an elf hat, so I'm so excited. And they have the little pink elf top, and the Santa, and Mrs. Claus, the bottom part for her. It's all cool. Very excited. So there is the big, oh, help me with his name, honey.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, but the owl's name is Hedwig. Hedwig, yeah. See, I built the little one, but I know a person that built the big one, and he is so impressive. I love him. I love this too. How cool is that? The potion bottle. I love it. So I've got my minifigure order set, but I'm trying to decide if any of this stuff will help me. Wow, that's impressive. One of our viewers were saying they just finished building this one. Wow. So I need some 1x1 browns. Do they have them? Oh my goodness, they have them. For my gingerbread house. Yeah.
Marianne is in her element.
I've never done the wall, and the wall is a really good deal. Wow, I really like this crocodile locomotive. I would be tempted to build this one if I can add power functions to it and a train motor. Just celebrating the holidays. More fire. Woo! It's yummy like usual. Very yummy. Michelle got scallops. I got steak and shrimp. See, scallops. They did a nice job getting the brown glaze look appearance. Checking out the Skechers store. Live, love, bark, meow. Well, it's been a while since I went to National Pawn with you, girlfriend.
I know. Welcome home.
That's right. We're in the Target near Tesla now, and yes, makes a real tennis shoe in a tennis shoe looking box. Target does have some great Lego kits. Wow, and the lack of Hot Wheels is not limited to just Walmart. Valentine's Day candy going out because you know Christmas will be over any day now. How can they not have a Starbucks in this Target?
I've never come back here again.
I know, seriously. I was bragging on how nice this Target was, and we went in there and we needed a coffee. We were gonna get something. We haven't had anything since Conky. We didn't have anything. Yeah. So this is the poor girl's coffee in the back of the Tesla. Too bad we don't have any real stuff to add to it. It's 6:45. We're back at Guardian Angel. Don is on his way to take Johnny to Taekwondo. Michelle is just behind me out the window here. She'd probably come up beside me. I'll just let her pull out first. We had an awesome day. Crabtree, the exotic vet for some medicine for the ferret, the pawn shop up there. I bought a Pandora spacer. Michelle got a couple of gifts for family, and then the Target. So maybe she's waiting on me. Anyway, we had a great day. Great,
I'll
great,
get to
great.
that. How many pieces was that?
3,000. That many.
3,955. Can't read it upside down, huh? Cool. Where's the truck?
Get the truck in.
Grab it. It's right there. All right. Good stuff.